Bunn Axiom coffee brewer will brew 1/2 gallon of coffee per brew cycle. The Axiom is on the leading edge of perfect coffee brewing technology. Using the latest pre-infusion and pulse brew, coffee extraction is controlled to a precise amount, resulting in an excellent tasting coffee every time. Cafes and coffee houses around the world use brewing machines that manipulate the extraction rates of the coffees brewed to brew a specific profile cup of coffee. The Axiom coffee brewer is easy to operate and maintain. Now, let's go over the front panel controls of the Axiom in more detail so you can learn how to operate the coffee brewer properly and safely. Beginning with the left side, the hot water faucet is the first control on the front panel. To dispense hot water by the cup, just lift the handle, then release to stop. To the right of the hot water faucet is the function screen. This is the display which shows various functions of the brewer and allows programming to be accomplished. Located directly under the function screen, to the left is the Enable Brew On-Off button. Pressing this button enables the brew cycle and refills the tank. The light in the upper right-hand corner will illuminate when it's in the on position. Located next to the Enable Brew On-Off button is the Brew button. Pressing and releasing this button starts a brew cycle. Located on the lower right side of the coffee brewer is the main on-off switch. This switch turns power on and off to all components in the brewer. The new thermal pots have a colored ring on the top. This colored ring identifies the blend of the coffee that's inside. Black is for our current regular coffee and orange for our current decaf coffee. Continue using the current green coaster to identify decaf until the new coasters arrive. The thermal pots allow us to hold our coffee for up to 2 hours. In order for you to set the discard time, you'll align the current time after brewing with the arrow on top. You'll notice that the next 2 hours automatically fall within the fresh zone area at the top of the thermal pot. At 11:30, any coffee remaining in this thermal pot must be discarded. Located just above the handle is the volume indicator. You can view the amount of coffee remaining without having to open the lid. The new thermal pot is made of stainless steel, so it adjusts to the temperature of the environment. In order to make sure the coffee being dispensed does not have a large temperature loss, it's important that you preheat the thermal pot before initial use. Open the black top and fill the thermal pot 1/2 full of hot water. Use a circular motion to swirl the water around in the pot and then empty it. Do not use a hand wash sink. Rinse the top assembly and replace the top on the thermal pot. To brew coffee, place the thermal pot into position under the brew funnel. Now, remove the brew funnel. Place one filter into the brew funnel. Be sure to use only one filter. Make sure the filter is flat across the bottom and even around the sides of the brew funnel. Now, locate the pre-cut tear strip in the upper right-hand corner of the coffee package. To open, hold the package securely with one hand and pull downward with your other hand. Pour the coffee into the brew funnel. Be sure to use the full package amount. Now gently shake the brew funnel side to side to level the coffee grounds. Place the brew funnel back into position on the coffee brewer. Press the Enable On-Off button if the light is not on. Press and release the brew button. The coffee will begin to brew into the thermal pot. After the water stops dripping from the brew funnel tip, immediately discard the used filter and coffee grounds. Now, rinse the brew funnel and put it back in place in position on the coffee brewer. Next, check the current time. Turn the ring to the time indicated. Place the freshly brewed coffee in the serving location. To brew decaf coffee, make sure to use the thermal pot with the orange ring and the coffee in the gold bag.